we want to talk about how to build an AI business in 2026 and in general, right? This AI wave and how entrepreneurs can take advantage of this to create business for themselves. Now, you pointed out that the people that you're working with, or at least that you're looking for, are these people that are out there that are potentially multimillionaires, okay, who literally might not even know how to use like QuickBooks
Yep.
or like your traditional Web 2 software. Like they don't know anything about that stuff. So there's so much value that you, as someone who's internet native, can provide to those people in something that might be really simple to you. So can you talk a little bit more about that?
100% Keith. And you hit the nail on the head. I think it's really easy for people, especially younger people, just to look at various solutions that are out there, what ChatGPT can do, and say to themselves, okay, I know everyone already knows how to do this. How am I going to make this even more complicated and sophisticated and figure out a really deep solution? When the fact of the matter is, if you speak to 30 people that are 45 years and up, out of those 30 people, maybe 10 of them have their own business. Out of 10 of those people, I promise you, 8 of them minimum don't know nearly the extent of what ChatGPT can do with very simple prompting. And so for people that are out there thinking, I need to figure out what to do, AI is taking over, it's crazy, but I have no idea what to do. I don't know LLMs, I don't know what RAG is, I don't know, any of these really sophisticated features or anything. I know how to use ChatGPT. Well, the amount of businesses that can be created by skinning or creating really simple prompts and providing really digestible solutions to people is absolutely massive. I mean, you guys have to consider something, right? Websites have been out since, Web 2. We're probably going on 25 years of people like making websites, right? And the web development business is still a massive industry. We're in the first we're not even in the first inning of AI. And so people are already acting like they're way behind. If you spend, any time figuring out what solutions can be built, what you can do really easily. Even now with just image generation using, Nano Banana or using, any of the GPT image generators right now, even just providing, you know, photos that people can use for advertising or doing anything of that sort. We can think of a million different businesses that you can run just based on learning how to prompt properly and provide the solution to the person. So, we talk with a plumber, right? Plumber owns a business. He's doing $450,000 a year. He wants to scale. He knows we have terrible branding. We don't know how to do anything. You can go to them, say, you know what? What's up, Plumber Joe? We can provide an entire brand kit for you. We can get you custom branding. We can, even make advertisements for you. And you can do this stuff really easily with just, VO3 prompting and provide these types of solutions. That's everywhere. And, that's just one really simple example. But I think people need to not get overwhelmed with what's possible with AI. Figure out a really small solution, offer it to people for free, see if it's something that they'd be interested in. If it is, then you can kind of scale outwards from there. But, we talk to tons of lawyers, tons of doctors' offices who, you provide this and they say it sounds amazing, but it's going to be way too confusing for them. They just want something done for them. So you figure out a done for you, easily digestible solution, and you can do extremely, extremely well. You charge them a monthly fee and you kind of just go from there.
That's such good advice, man. I actually posted on my story, I think it was a few weeks ago, where there was this guy who had a physical flyer basically being like, do you want to get online? Like, I'll build your website. And I was like, I guarantee you some people are thinking now, today, oh, I should probably get a website made. Like, I should probably pull the trigger, right? Like, there's so many people that are so behind. And for one of my apps that I run, it is a very simple app in practice because the people that want it very simply.
Yeah.
Right. I think a lot of times kids, especially who are tech native, they do exactly what you said. They make the mistake of trying to go uber technical and they're missing the point and missing the opportunities that are actually easier to come by too. So I think that's fantastic advice.
Yeah. And you even look at a company like Cal AI. I don't know if you guys have heard it, right? They were doing,
they're huge.
so, right. A lot of those people, one of those guys actually is at University of Miami right now. They were doing, last I checked, about $3 million a month. And the crux of what their app is literally a Chat GPT wrapper, which you could say, wrapper this, wrapper that. Everything's really a wrapper, right?
Yes.
We
True.
can kind of go deep there, but
But what does that mean, by the way? What
Yeah,
does that
that's
mean?
a good point. Good point.
yeah. So a wrapper essentially is building a solution that is backed by something else. So we look at like Dropbox, for instance. Dropbox is $1 billion company. it's technically an AWS wrapper. So the people that like will like, kind of trash wrappers and whatnot of like skinning an existing solution, but hooking it up properly and providing easily digestible solution, I think is BS. Full transparency. But like a company like Cal AI built a $3 million a month business based on taking ChatGPT, customizing it for themselves, and being able to input information. It basically gives you an output of what the nutrition facts are. So, there's a million things that you can do with even like a chat GPT, even like a Gemini. You essentially will customize it how you want, provide whatever outputs you think might be useful. So let's say you want to do, I was just talking to someone about this the other day, AI modeling. I think the future of modeling, unfortunately, is going to be without any actual humans. You know, we can kind of go deep dive on this too, but I think there's going to be a massive, licensing and image and likeness play with existing models right now and being able to generate prompts and whatnot. But essentially, what you can do is you can take, any of these LLMs, you input a photo. Let's say we want to work with just for easy sakes, Nordstrom's, they'll send you 15 different dresses. You find a model that you want to use, and essentially just through some really basic prompting, you can actually put that clothing on the model, and you can put them on any backdrop you want. You can even generate videos with them. And essentially what you do is you go to, a Nordstrom company has millions and millions of dollars to spend, but how many small clothing companies do you know of that are really just trying to make it out? A company that has a hat company or makes polos, and they don't have the budget to be able to go pay a model $2,500 for the day. What we could do is, hey, just want you to know, I saw this on your website. You didn't have any models branding. Just you figure out what some real statistics are. Just want to let you know that models demoing your clothes increases, your close rate by 25 to 30%. I made some samples for you. Is this something you'd be interested in exploring? And then all of a sudden you can just go clothing company to clothing company. You essentially will just put their clothing that is, not shown very well on their website. They're probably not doing that well on models. You can make them videos, and all of a sudden they have a brand guide. They can now start posting this stuff. It's on their website. They close better. And that's all done through the existing systems that are out there that cost you, $25 a month.